When I think about focused studies, I think about, a perfect place full of zero distractions and fully dedicated towards that one thing we want to do, and it's fully peaceful land. Yeah, but the truth is that is not possible in our world currently. That is a really idealistic scenario. Some of us still think that we need a perfect environment in order to study, whatever perfect might mean to you. It could be that there should be no distractions at all. When I sit, I have to fully focus for 2 hours continuous without anything going wrong. Then only I can study, and I can't study if goes wrong or that goes wrong, or just coming up with that stuff. But in today's world, distractions are everywhere. Take distractions from your phone, just pop up notification just coming up every single now and then. New thing pops up on Insta or something. There are many distractions in today's world which have been created. Finding this perfect environment could be a overkill. Instead of finding a perfect environment, finding ways to work ourselves with the distractions. Let's dive into the video with the world of distractions. Let's talk about the first thing. Our brain wired for small amount of focus. You can be wondering, but some people focus for a long time. Yes, this can be trained. Of course, you can train yourself to focus for a long time. But ever, you're studying or something or doing a work, but then randomly your mind just starts wandering around. What is going to be the food today, or what am I going to be doing after I go home? I have that work to do. Then something like that. Your mind starts wandering. That's our brain limitations. And our mind also works in like a term of focus cycles. It's not like you can focus for 10 hours continuously at a single task. It works in cycles. Like it focuses on one thing, and after that it changes its attention after some time, which we need to bring it back to our original focus. There is another trap. If you chase perfectionism, then it can lead to frustration, and we'll eventually give up on the task we are doing. And that's why an idealistic perfect scenario might be something that is too ideal. Distraction is natural. Distraction is natural in today's world with all the notifications, our phone, and distractions can mean literally anything. Even like our mind wandering at a focus session, that is a distraction. So yeah, distraction is completely natural, but there are some ways which we can avoid it. So now let's get into how we can tame distractions and work our way through distractions and help us be more better. We have to work our way in distractions. That is a true power. So let's talk about method number 1, which I found really interesting. It's time boxing, or it's also called a Pomodoro method. Imagine this. Just in a study session, say to yourself, instead of studying 5 hours continuous, I'll study for like 30 minutes. Then I'll take an intentional 10-minute of break. Not the opposite. Intentionally, I'll take a 10 minutes break. I'll tell the thing what I also use sometimes. So if I'm doing a task and it feels a bit overwhelming, or it feels a bit too much, what I do is just leave it for some time and go take an actual break. Breaks are really a key role, and wantedly let my mind wander around. That technique works like magic. Sometimes we can get to know new ideas which we've never thought, while we just let our mind wander and not be in like a bubble of what should you say, like a bubble of constraints. When you let your mind roam and get out of the bubble a bit, then you might come up with new ideas in anything it could be. It's not like it's only for productivity or working with distractions. Anything you might be like, I never thought about that. I've sometimes even got some nice ideas. So that is a fun way to take distractions in a good sense. And sometimes I let my mind wantedly wander around and I get some new ideas which I never thought about. I was like, yeah, that is a nice idea after I let do the wandering thing. And next thing is, of course, to find new and creative ways to limit ourselves from distractions. Imagine something one time you're studying and we find out that after some time we pick up our phone and see notification and we just get distracted, and in no time it's already half an hour gone, wasted. So instead of just feeling bad and just leaving the task, which sometimes happens, what we can do is, learning ourselves, learning that this is a thing and this happened to me, and how can I improve? Ask the question, how can I change this? What can I do in order to not, see notifications? In order to avoid notifications, you can just disable or keep your phone somewhere else in your study session. That works. Find out new ways. It's not only that, not only like notifications, any distractions. Think about this, like, your friend is calling you to go out somewhere, but that is your study session and you got to study because you have some tests coming or something. You can just inform your friends that this is my study time, so please don't disturb me at that time. That could be a creative way of doing it. Any distraction, first find what we are getting distracted. Finding how am I getting into the whole distraction thing. So these are the two methods which you can implement, and it might work out amazingly. You never know. Doing the Pomodoro technique and finding out distractions. It's just two techniques and implemented can help a lot. And if you want to learn how to build habits like a pro and with using these distraction methods, you can click this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care.